I'm licensed, I'm a realtor, I live in Florida. Legally, I can cover the entire state, but it doesn't mean that I should. I am the Gainesville, Florida expert, but that does not mean I should have anything to do with your condo in Miami or your farmhouse in the Panhandle. And if you've got a realtor telling you that they can cover the entire state, run, because they can't. At least not with any sort of expertise or local knowledge. Just because we can sell real estate in the entire state doesn't mean that we should. As a licensed real estate agent in the state of Florida, legally, I can help anybody in the state buy or sell real estate. But Florida's a big state, and while I've been to many parts of it, it doesn't mean that I have the type of insight and local knowledge that I should to give you the best level of service. I'm the expert in Gainesville, Florida, and Alachua County. I've lived here for a long time, I know the areas, and I'm familiar with it. Yes, I could go find you a house in Orlando or Miami, but it's gonna be the blind leading the blind because it's not an area that I typically work. I see this all the time in our industry where somebody says, oh, well, I've got an uncle in Tampa and they're gonna help list our house here in Gainesville, or my mom's friend's a realtor in Jacksonville and she's gonna help us here. Huge mistake. And it's a mistake for two reasons. You're gonna leave money on the table, whether as a seller, you're not gonna list it appropriately and lose time and money and value, or as a buyer, you may be dealing with somebody who's not gonna be putting their best foot forward in negotiations because they don't know what they don't know. And I'm not saying that out-of-area realtors are trying to do you a disservice. If anything, they're probably trying to help you out, but if they have your true interest at heart, what they should be saying is something like this. And I know this because it's what I tell my customers. Hey, I am so grateful that you would like me to help you, but I'll be honest, I really don't know your area as well as I know my area. But what I can do is I can put you in touch with a local agent who's reputable and who's gonna take great care of you in your name of town. And if you'd like me to get that set up, just let me know. That is customer service. Yes, I could make a commission or a sale in Miami, but at what cost to you? Realtors in a local market are worth their weight in gold. They're gonna know the right vendors, they're gonna know the right lenders, they're gonna know the town, they're gonna know the schools, they're gonna know information that you can't otherwise know without working that area all the time. And that kind of information is what's gonna help you and your family make an informed decision whether you're buying or selling real estate. So for goodness sake, work with a local agent. If you're buying or selling property in Gainesville, work with a Gainesville realtor. Someone in Tampa might be super nice and professional, but they don't know our area like we do. When it comes to buying and selling real estate, most people only do it once, if not maybe a few times in their life. So these are the type of questions you probably don't even know you need to be asking. I just want you to make sure that when you're dealing with what is most likely your most expensive asset, that you've got the right professional in front of you. So if you're not in the Gainesville, Alachua County area, it's not that I'm not wanting to help you, but what's better for you is to have somebody who's local. If you don't know who they are, reach out and you can always get somebody referred to you who's gonna do a great job. And if you're considering something in the Gainesville area, consider working with somebody who lives in that area as well. You won't regret it. Speaking of local markets, if you're considering a move to the Gainesville area, you're going to want to check out my video on the 7 things you need to know before you move here. I'm Lindsey Johnson, your resource for all things real estate. See you next time.